This week in Retrospect, we take it back to 1990, where hotel owners consider adding hard liquor to their list of services.
Case of blue? Certainly.
Right now in towns like Kitscoty, you can only buy beer at the local hotel. But that may change. The Alberta government feels that residents of Kitscoty and towns like it without a liquor store should be able to buy hard booze without having to travel out of town. If hotel owner Tony Bakita wants to, he can, as of today, apply to sell hard liquor. Bakita says there's not a lot of money in off sales, but if this is something the community wants, he will consider it.
If it's feasible and let's be honest, if it's profitable, certainly.
Bakita says this is another service Kitscoty residents deserve, like their neighbors in Lloydminster. He doesn't feel selling hard booze over the counter is going to contribute to alcoholism in his town.
A confirmed alcoholic has his sources of supply. A confirmed alcoholic never goes short. In other words, the same as a drug addict, he knows where the pushers are and where to get his supply of drugs, whereas anyone that's not an addict has no idea where he'd make the contact.
While Tony Bakita is taking a wait-and-see attitude, most hotel owners are happy with the new liquor rules, especially in small towns like this one. And for obvious reasons, they stand to make a buck. But people who work with alcoholics worry easier access will mean increased problems. Bill Hewitt sees those problems every day. He works at Lloydminster's Slim Thorpe Center treating alcoholics and drug abusers. He says selling hard booze at hotels won't necessarily result in more people being treated here, but he doesn't like the new rules all the same.
Say that it will increase, I know, misuse and abuse.
Hewitt sees a potential problem with young people. He's convinced some hotel owners will sell to underage drinkers.
Absolutely, I think statistics prove that, and we can prove that. I think in the province of Quebec there's enough information on there, enough statistics to prove that that is possible.
Hewitt says neither his center nor any center like it he knows of was consulted before the new government legislation came down. While hotel owners in towns with no government liquor store can apply to sell the hard stuff as of today, the rules will cover the entire province in 1991. Then all hoteliers will be able to sell the hard stuff. Bob Keating, Broadcast Center News.
And next, we have a wrap on the 1996 Wainwright Stampede.
We start in Saddlebrook, where Consilla's Gordon McKee won the day money with a ride of 77. Not good enough to overtake former Lloydminster Cowboy Mal Coleman for top spot, as the Arizona Cowboy won with a 79. Coleman and McKee both rode DeWalt Hurricane to an impressive scores.
Good horse. When you get a horse like that, you should win something. Because you know he's going to do his job. You just got to make sure you try and do yours. And had a little trouble get going, but once we got rolling, it went pretty good.
How was the weekend for yourself?
Decent. I was winning second at High River, so hopefully I'll hang in there for a little bit too.
To bareback, former CCA champions Strathmore's Jason DeGurcio and Chester's Bandit makes the 8 and picks up a score of 70. Finishes just out of the money. Raja Lacasse won with an 86.
Well, I was satisfied when I got off. That's a really strong horse. I know I could have done a lot better on him, but I was just trying to stay aggressive, and boy, he was really strong, and I just wish I'd have handled him a little better to get a check here.
A disappointing day for Midwest Cowboy in steer wrestling when former world champion MS Blaine Peterson just can't put it down. Milton Lewis won with a time of 4.4. To the speed of the barrels, Wainwright's John Hager here turns all three in a time of 16.63, but it was Monica Wilson ending up on top with a time of 16.30. Nonetheless, not a bad run for Hager.
We'd all sure like to be faster unless you're winning number one. It seems there is improvement. I'm happy with my run. I'm happy to get a check. That's little checks add up too.
Performing here in front of your home fans and everything, does that mean anything special to you?
Oh, yes, it does. There's some added pressure to that, you know, that of course everybody's looking for you to do good, and hopefully you can please them.
The bull riding, where it was the Bulls 12, the Cowboys 3. Among those 3 to hold on for the 8 was Billy Jones here in Razzmatazz. He will make the 8 and picks up a score of 82. Good for the day money, but Brad Link ends up on top with a score of 89.
Hey, Billy, we're just talking about 12-3 for the Bulls, and you're sitting here and you're watching these guys get bucked off. What's going through your mind?
About the same as always. Just you got to go. Can't really worry about what they're doing. Just try hard and try and do your best. And sometimes it works and sometimes it don't.
And that's all for this week in Retrospect.
Retrospect is brought to you by Webb's Machinery. Find New Holland products at Webb's Machinery, your dealer in Vermilion, Vegreville, Lamont, Wainwright, St. Paul, and Consort.